King Kamillo live once again, as usual, right here on this crisp and nice Saturday morning. And it is crisp out, guys. It is crisp. Chad, what's going on, Chad? How are you? Congratulations, you're in the first of the channel here today. First in. I'm grabbing my coffee and headed. I'm darting right to the gym, Chad. Darting right to the gym. Uh, all my lips are nasty and knotty from being sick. I got all this redness around my lips. Chad, it's disgusting. Well, Chad, I'm trying to stay away from the bullshit, but people won't leave me alone, you know? People won't leave me alone. They harass me in my real life. I mean, you know. Now, why would a John Kamillo want to talk to somebody who's trying to get people in trouble? Why would a John Kamillo want to engage with that person in my real life when their whole goal is to take people down? You know, I don't need to hear phone calls about all this stuff, you know? I mean, you know, I don't care. It's not my concern. If I'm not love bombed, I'm threatened by somebody. Chad. If I'm not love bombed, I'm threatened by somebody. It's like I can't win around here. You know what I mean? Everybody comes at me with false pretenses all the time. You know what I mean? With interior motives. You know, their motives are crooked. I simply want to have a YouTube show. You know, I don't want this behind the scenes stuff. I mean, I'm playing both sides. Is that a felony or a misdemeanor, Chad? She says, "You're playing both sides. You're playing both sides. You better stop." Is that a felony or a misdemeanor? Right, Chad? People are crazy, man. See, I have a platform to talk on right here. This is my platform. I don't have to do anything behind the scenes. And if anybody has something to say, they can come up here and say it. You're not going to be coming up here with broken mics and echoing and all this kind of weird shit. From now on, no more of that shit. You come up here with a clean mic. Anybody that wants to talk. This is my channel. And I think Sarah and Bergs make a good couple. I really do. I think they make the perfect couple, and I think Berg should go out and just visit her and have a surprise visit. You know what I mean? And meet her and meet this woman. I think they're perfect for each other. I think that's why they've been together for 6 months. They're the perfect things, you know, the drama and all that. They love all this shit, you know. They love all this shit, Chad. I think Sarah and Bergs should reunite. That's what I think. I think they secretly love each other, you know, and they're always involved with each other. And that way, they, you know, everybody can get involved. And because I'm at the point where I want a drama free, you know, I don't want drama. I want fun, not drama, Chad. You know what I mean? I want fun time. You know, dinners, movies, fun things, not sitting around fighting on YouTube with people I won't even ever meet about people I don't even like. Be right back, getting a coffee. back. The great one. What's up, Chad? What's going on? For all yeah, fun with a little bit of drama in it. You know, these people go crazy, man. Trying to throw people in jail and crazy, man. I don't care what they want to do, but don't involve me in it. Bergs is untouchable. Bergs is untouchable. He'll tell you himself he's untouchable, Chad. The way I look at it, leave him alone. Leave him alone, and it will stop. You know what I mean? Leave Bergs alone, and it'll stop. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, and it will stop. I don't know what they're all doing to him. You know what I mean? Leave him alone, ignore him, and it'll stop. It's easy enough to do. But these people try to go and contact him and call him up and leave messages on his phone, on his thing, and an interview. Why would he want to give an interview? I knew Bergs for 10 years. I knew Bergs for 10 years around this place. Of course I'm going to tell him some things. Of course, if I hear something, I'm going to tell him. I knew him for 10 years. You know why? I hold all the cards. Remember that. I know everything that goes on. I know the players. Again, is that a felony or a misdemeanor? Playing both sides. This is YouTube, man. That Steve Coates, he did things in real life, sent people stuff, and he did stuff in real life. So there's a difference. The D25s and the Burbs and me and everybody else, it's YouTube. Nobody cares. Unless you physically meet that person or physically do something physically. Do you know what physically is? Physically is like send something in the mail or show up or unless you physically do something to somebody, it's YouTube. History teaches us that. Hey, Team Taylor. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's riots and shootings and everything else. Nobody cares about words on YouTube. Something has to be done physically. Physically. It has to be more than mere words. Now, if you show up at somebody's door and knock on the door or send them something in the mail, or if things are definitely electronically traced back to you, like swatting and stuff like that, hard to prove. Hard to prove. Hey, Bon Jovi, what's going on here? How do I get this comment off my screen? How do I get this Team Taylor comment off my screen? All right, I think I got it. Team Taylor, what you're describing you do would take 6 hours. You run 12 miles, live for 2 hours. You're talking about 4 hours straight. You know, you're an exaggerator. You're just here to cause shit. Why, you don't go to the gym. You just sit around and do nothing. You can't troll me, woman. You're a hen that sits around and does nothing who's trying to act like you go to the gym. Since when do you ever think you're smarter than I am? You're not going to manipulate me that easy. Sounds like Matthew Potts to me. Sounds like Matthew Potts. I'm saying most women are very, very dumb and manipulative. That's what I'm saying. I am smarter than most of the. I am smarter than most of these women. It's the beta male, that created women to be the way they are today. The beta male. It's the beta male's fault that created women how they are today, and that's about what 80% of the male population are beta males. They're to blame. I don't get penetrated by a woman. Do you understand me, Wingstar? I let it go on for a while, but then I have to put them all in their place when they get out of hand. To let them know who's boss around here. I treat others the way they treat me. That's all I do, Wingstar. It's not that I think I'm smarter than anybody or whatever. I feed them the same energy they feed me. Like you, Wingstar. You're just a little game player and a little troll. You like to play little games and the little troll games and, tit for tat and hee hee ha ha. So I do the same to you. I feed you the same energy you feed me. So I block you, bring you back, block you again, and like a toy, like you do to people, I do it to you. The way you treat me is the way I treat you. Your ha ha, hee hee, ha ha, Wingstar. Everything's a little game, ha ha. You and Matthew Potts with the fake account that's in here, ha ha. The one you friend zoned over here for life. It's hee hee, ha ha. So you get it back, Wingstar. All I do is I feed the same energy back. You know you're wrong. You know what you do, what you want. That's why you all keep coming back. You just don't like the same energy you get. What you do to me, I do back to you. That's all I do. I'm mirroring you. You people, that's all. I'm simply mirroring what yous are doing, but yous don't like it. See, I mean, this is what you do to people. So you get it back, the same thing, and you don't like that. You want to, you women, especially women, especially. You just want to go and do whatever you want to do and say what you want to do. But when you're mirrored back the same thing, you don't like it. Oh my God, you know? See, I told you it was Matthew Potts. I never talked to 26 women. You were friend zone Team Taylor, and I'm going to block you because Matthew Potts, you're not allowed back over here. We already figured Team Taylor out, you know? Matthew Potts, you never even seen a gym, let alone over there. Why don't you go crawl back under Wingstar where she comes from or whatever and no, you don't get friend zoned. You get block zoned right now. I don't have any friends. How do I get friend zoned, you idiot? I don't have any friends. If I wanted a woman, I'd have one like that in real life right now. The holidays are coming. You think I really want a woman around the holidays? That means Christmas presents. That means uh that's the worst time to want a girlfriend around Christmas because then you have to give them the gifts and all this stuff. You know, that's the worst time. The best time to get one is like New Year's, like starting the new year off. That's the best time. This is the worst time to get a girlfriend. And all the money I saved too, not having a girlfriend. Oh my God, Pops. I got a lot of money I saved. Oh my gosh. I am going to the gym. I'm on my way now. Wingstar, you should try it sometime. You know, you're not getting any younger, Wingstar, or any thinner. I mean, you're not unattractive or nothing. You're not like you don't you look okay. You look very attractive and all that. But I'll tell you what, Wingstar, another 5 years, you could change just like that. You can gain 50 pounds in 5 years, Wingstar. Then what are you gonna do? You really look like a chicken. That's what you look like. You look like a hen. Your face resembles a hen, a chicken, and your body, if it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, you'll look like a hen, a real life hen. I just figured out what you look like. The red rooster. Oh, that's great. The road is closed. If he did get arrested, I managed to do it because I put the wheels of justice in motion for going real life on me and doing what he did, sending SWATs to my place. See, Mark Terry, I could do it to you, but if you do it to me, you're getting in trouble. Wingstar is a very, very sexy looking woman. Wingstar, you're a very, 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 very attractive woman. Saying that, you're a motherfucker. You've always been a motherfucker to me, Wingstar. But I still like you anyway. I still like you anyway, but you hang around with some weird cocks. Weird cocks. Wingstar hangs around with these guys that jump through the hoops every time she snaps her hand. They're around 24/7 for her on her call, and they jump right through the hoops every time she snaps her fingers. I mean, why would she want anything else? Why would she want an alpha male or something like that when she has a cuck? See, the cuck is right there on standby. All she has to do is text, and the cuck is right there to answer. See, the cuck will do anything or say anything. One of the cucks is Matthew Potts. There are others too, probably Gardner Earth guy and a few others. But she has cucks on standby. See, so that's enough to satisfy Wingstar, to have these cucks handy at all times. But deep down, she really wants like an alpha male, but she don't know how to handle it because she don't know how to she don't know how to tell her real feelings. See, Wingstar hides her true feelings underneath. You know it's true. You have a bunch of cucks on standby. They're on the phone right now. Right there, they have the phone plastered right there next to them. All you got to do is push the button, and they'll be right there. Yeah, yeah, Wingstar. Yeah, Wingstar. They'll obey. They'll bend over. They'll do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, Wingstar, at the end of the day, they'll never be there when you need them most because they're cucks. They won't be there when you need them most. At a time of trouble, they won't even know how to handle anything because they're cucks. They're cucks. They're not protectors. They're cucks. The cuck is a cuck. They're not protectors. Why, they don't even have any backbone or anything. That's why they're cucks. If you were ever in a dispute or anything and that you needed them to go and be a middleman, they're not going to do it in real life or face anybody in real life like anybody. They're cucks. Keyboard cucks. And that's what you surround yourself by, Wingstar. Their whole job is being cucks. Oh, I seen something on the way to the gym. Hold on. Their whole job is cucks. It's just be by the phone waiting for you to give the okay when you're in the mood. When you're in the mood to talk to them. That's their whole job in life is to sit by the phone until you decide you want to have a little drama or something. Then you message them. You know, they're the type that'll be on the phone while you're doing your little projects, and they'll say anything you want to hear to appease you. Anything you want to say. They have no opinions. They have no opinion in life. They're yes people. They don't want to give you true, real advice. They just want to be, yes, Wingstar, yes, Wingstar. You know the ones. All the ones that you associate with. Matthew Potts, Gardner Earth Guy, and others like them that we don't even, Anderson Henderson. And all the other ones you keep private. The Cuck Crew. They're the Cuck Crew. You know what I mean? C-U-C-K. I now call them the Cuck Crew. The leader of the Cuck Crew is Matthew Potts. How long you know you? 8 years and you never even met or anything? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you fucking people? 8 fucking years and you never even met each other? Not even like having a cup of coffee or something? Or like, hey, you know. Because you don't want to. See, the cuck is controlled by you. See, like Ponka, he's a cuck. He's Michelle's cuck. Well, you got cucks too. He's no better than a panka. You let David call you a simp. David who? First of all, I couldn't hear what he was saying. I booted all of them off. What are you talking about? There he goes, Matthew Potts going crazy. That's not being a cuck. Having somebody on a panel call you a simp. How's that being a cuck? A cuck has a pattern with a woman of just being on standby for doing whatever that woman wants, not having her own opinion or life. It's called being a cuck. And sometimes a woman so much controls the guy that she'll have sex with other people while the cuck watches because he's a cuck. See, that's being a cuck. You are talking about yourself. I don't know you, Wingstar. I mean, I don't sit around with you. I know you like anybody else knows you on YouTube. I don't sit by the phone like a cuck and wait for you to call or anything and socialize with you and all that. I don't put time into you. I don't have investment in you, Wingstar. Not hours and hours a day like the cuck has investments in you. You cuck these guys out, Wingstar. They're the cuck. Wingstar. Messaging people is talking, Wingstar. Come on. Another one that has a bunch of cucks is Hazel. Hazel has a bunch of cucks too. Her whole life was filled with cucks. These are sad, unfulfilling women. These are unfulfilled. I only record 3-way phone conversations and 4-way and 5-way conversations, Wingstar, because I ask people not to do it, but I don't want to be on these 3 or 4-way conversations, and they do it anyway. So then I feel that I'm able to record that. I don't do it on one-on-one conversations, but if I ask, I don't want 2, 3, 4 people listening in, and they do it anyway. then I feel entitled to record the phone conversations to teach them a lesson. Because I repeatedly said I don't want to be on 3 and 4-way phone conversations, yet they still do it. So that's the way I handle it. Now maybe you'll handle it a different way, but the way I handle it seems to work pretty good. There's Matthew Potts. I don't tell 10 people. I don't even talk to 10 people. I do love them. I do love them. I play the same game they play with me. Okay, that's it. And it is a game. It's a big game. That's all it is a game. It's a figure of speech. Got it. Got it. When I get love bombed, I love bomb back. I mirror what I get. That's all I do is mirror what I get on YouTube. When it comes to YouTube, I mirror back the energy I get. If I get love bombed, you get love bombed back. If I get this, you get it back. That's how it works. And that's how you play the game. Which at the end of the day, that's all this whole thing is a game. I mean, come on. We don't talk that way here. Well, Wingstar, I have a lucrative business, okay? I have a lucrative business. I'm making money as we speak. As we speak, I'm making money, Wingstar. I have 3 or 4 different things I do. And on top of everything else, Wingstar, I get this nice big check every single month. Every single month, it comes in like clockwork. This nice big check. And you know what? I get 80% of all my medical paid for, Wingstar. 80%. And I get this nice big check and I get free prescriptions. I only have to pay $5 for a prescription, no matter what I want to get, Wingstar. And I get a nice, juicy check coming in every month. And I have 3 little side businesses that I'm making money right now as we talk. And I got other things that I'm not even going to tell you about. Plus, I get money from YouTube every month, Wingstar. Every month, like clockwork. Bing! It's right into my account. Thousands of dollars every month, Wingstar. And there's nothing you could do about it. There's nothing you could do about it. You could pant, you could complain, you could do whatever. You know why? I hold all the cards, Wingstar. I hold all the cards. You know what I do for hobbies? I go to the gym, exercise. Trish, I get a nice big check every single month, along with 3 side businesses and other ways I get money too. Every single month, Wingstar. So go fuck yourself. How crazy am I? I don't have to work and I get just as much money as you do working every day. How's that crazy? I think that's kind of smart. If I make as much as you not working, why would I want to work? Which I do work anyway. I work, but I don't work. When I work, that's different because I'm self employed. I work for myself. I work, I'm the boss. Don't you understand it? I hold the cards. Nobody tells me when to go, where to go, what to do. I'm my own boss. If I fail, it's on me, which I don't. I'm very successful with anything I ever did. So while you're over there being a slave to some company, getting ordered around, I'm over at the gym getting bigger biceps. Saying that, we will go live later because I am at the gym over here. And when I go to the gym, I come first. You understand? I come before yous do, Wingstar and all that. See, my health and me, I come first. Yous are down the list. Yous are like fifth down the list when I do YouTube. I come first. My family comes first. The health, all that kind of stuff. And you're way down on the list. When I come here, other things are up above YouTube. See? And I always come first before YouTube. Remember that.